Hi, everybody. I am Dawn Phoenix, and I am a transformational healer here with the Conscious Leadership Network. Welcome to my live, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, every Monday. Be there or be square. So today, what I'm going to do is, well, first I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a transformational healer, and I wear a lot of hats under that umbrella. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and an energy medicine practitioner. Under that umbrella of energy medicine, I practice dolphin energy healing. And I also work with the Phoenix Collective, and they're going to stop by a little bit later, and we'll get to talk with them a little bit. So I'll tell you more about them in a moment. I am also a certified animal communicator. So I talk with animals, basically. So one of the things I also do in my work is I channel higher dimensional beings. And one of the collectives, if you will, who I channel are called the Phoenix Collective. And they actually came to me in August of 2020. And I wrote my first channeled message from them. So since then, I have been working with them to create something called Phoenix Fire Infusions, and this is their healing and transformation modality. So the Phoenix Collective is the energetic embodiment of the Phoenix that we know of our myths and legends, and they are all about, as we know, rebirth and recreation. So today, what they wanted me to talk about is the concept of purity in new beginnings. So in Conscious Leadership Network, we have 12 pillars of transformation that we're working with. And each month, we are focusing on a different pillar. In March, the pillar that we're focusing on is beginnings. So we're going to be talking about beginnings, and more specifically today, the vital ingredient in new beginnings of purity. And this is the Cliff Notes version of what the Phoenix Collective is going to be bringing through in a few moments. So they wanted me to share with everyone the fact that oftentimes we're so desirous to get to the new thing. What's the next thing coming? And we want to start fresh, new relationships, new jobs, new creations of all sorts, that we jump right into creating the new thing without kind of looking in the rearview mirror and making sure that we don't have anything hanging on the back of the car as we're driving along, and that, what's still hanging on the back of the car, the old energy, the old stuff, that comes with us into our new creation. So today, the Phoenix Collective is going to touch on the importance of letting that old stuff go. So I am just going to close my eyes a moment and let them come in, and they are going to speak to us about this. So here goes, and they'll stay as long as they need to, and we'll just see what happens and go from there. I have the chat up in case anyone has any questions. I can check those when I'm done, since my eyes will be closed. But just so you guys know, if you are putting anything in the chat, I won't see it for a few minutes. So, okay, here goes. Hello all. Hello everyone listening today. We are the Phoenix Collective, and we are joining you here today on your Monday, March 8th. We are pleased to be in this space with you, even if you are not here at that time. Whenever you hear this is when it is perfect for you. Today we would like to talk about purity. In our work, we have purity as the first step in our process, and we use fire as the vehicle to purify and cleanse. We notice that humans are very tuned in to instant gratification. And that is not the way the universe operates, my dears. We are sorry to say it is not. You cannot move forward into something new without cleansing the old. Think of it this way. When you wake up in the morning, most of you will shower. You will shower away the night and the day before. When you come home from work, some of you shower. You are cleaning off what is on your bodies and in your fields before you move into what you are going to do next. And as you start your days, this is the perfect time to cleanse yourselves. And if you don't take a physical shower, some of you will meditate, and that also cleanses your energy fields and your minds. And we have other rituals where we will sometimes exercise and do the things that prepare us to move into the next step in our journey or our day. And when we are in the creative process, we need to think of it as that showering, cleansing step being the first and most important step. And the reason for that is twofold and possibly more. The first reason is the most important. What you create includes the ingredients that you bring with you. So as in your cooking, when you are cooking a dish, your meal is only going to be as fresh and healthy and delicious as the ingredients that you put into it. So if you're thinking of a new creation, a new relationship, something new in your life that you would like to bring into existence, are you going to use old, stagnant energy as the ingredient to create this new thing? Or, as in cooking, would you like something fresh and healthy and new and clean that will give you a far superior product that is far more nourishing and enjoyable to experience? So we would like to emphasize the importance of purifying and cleansing yourselves of the old stagnant energy, old wounds, old thoughts, old beliefs from yourselves before you embark on a new journey. Here's something else that we would like to bring to your attention. Oftentimes, you complain that even though you have a new relationship, the same problems will crop up that you have had in other relationships. And this is because oftentimes you and or your partner, and this is not laying blame on anyone, we don't want you to feel bad, you're not doing anything inherently wrong. We are just bringing something to your awareness so you can change it. So please, again, we are not blaming. We love you very much, and we are just counseling you and guiding you. So to return to the topic of relationships, even if you're entering into a new relationship, oftentimes the same problems can crop up. And the reason for this is either you and or your partner did not clear out and shower off the old wounds, the old fears, the old beliefs, the old energy from your past relationships. And so that will follow into your new creation, your new relationship. And that is not obviously what you want when you are entering into a new relationship. So for a real world example, an exercise we can give you, and this is going to be using the example of relationships, but you can use it for anything in your life. Before you take the active step to really begin something new, before you actively go on that first date with someone new, before you even put out a resume for a new job offer or ask for a raise or more workload at work, whatever it is that you are thinking about creating and bringing into your life, please try this first, and you will be amazed at the results. Before you enter into that first step of your journey, set the intention that anything from your past that does not serve your highest good for this future endeavor be shed from your existence. And you can set this intention out loud. You can say it in your mind, and it can be just a simple mantra. You can write it down and put it somewhere where you'll see it, and just say, may what no longer serves from my past fall away. Or however it resonates for you, but that you are setting the intention to clear yourself of that old energy so that it doesn't pollute your new creation. And you will be amazed at going forward what happens. So that is just one simple exercise that we would like to give you as you remember your power as the creators of your reality. When we are working with people in our fire infusion system, it is a 5-step process, and we bring people through 2 clearing processes. The first one is the initial clearing process. And that is so key because we understand that when we clear away the old, that paves the way for the new to be born into a clean environment. So it is a process that we use ourselves. That is what we are born of. We are fire, we are purification, cleansing, rebirth, and recreation. But you cannot have a new creation with old energy. And that is what we wanted to bestow upon you today, dear ones. We love you, and we are so proud of you for everything you are doing at this time. All right, so they kind of gave me a heads up this morning, the little cliff notes, that we were going to talk about that. So yeah, I think that a lot of the times what we do is don't even think about letting go of something that we had with us in the past. We just jump right into the new thing because we have that desire for instant gratification. And we're creatures of habit too with humans. So what we do once, we continue to do again, even if it doesn't serve us. It's just habit. It becomes ingrained. So I think what the Phoenix Collective wants us to do is come along in that flow of creation and interrupt the pattern that we have, that habit we formed, interrupt that pattern with the new intention. So, yep, whatever that looks like for you, they're suggesting, post it somewhere where you can see it until it becomes part of your habit, to set the intention to clear that which no longer serves you from your field, from your mind, from your body, whatever you need to clear it from, set that intention. And that kind of gives you a clean canvas, on which to paint your new creation. Artists don't usually paint something they're going to sell or present to the public, or even just for themselves. They don't use a canvas that's been used before or that has marks on it. It's even just a piece of paper or canvas is clean. It's a clean slate. So I think as the artists, of our reality, we owe it to ourselves and the people who benefit from our creations to start with a clean slate. And springtime is the best time to do that. We're in March now, so this is in the northern hemisphere. We're coming into our spring, birth, creation. It's starting anew. Winter has melted away and everything is being born fresh and new. If you even just think about winter, as cleaning the slate for us, things die and we don't see them, for a while. The leaves on the trees, they bud, brand new. It's fresh. The tree's branches are bare before that, so they have a clean slate to work with. So even just nature, herself is an example. So we don't have to feel like, boy, this is a process that I'm not familiar with, because we actually see it, around us all the time. And that's the beauty of life. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. Nature kind of shows us the way if we know where to look. So I think that is about all I'm going to say today on the concept of purity as the important ingredient in new beginnings. So you can find me on the Conscious Leadership Network. Down below, there's that little ticker that's scrolling the bottom of the screen, and you can join us there and like, share, subscribe, to our channel, the Conscious Leadership Network, if you're watching this on YouTube. So thank you very much, and I will see you next Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Bye.